All right, day two of Jets practice, and at practice I was actually fortunate enough to attend. So first off, we want to thank the New York Jets for credentialing Let's Talk Jets Radio. We definitely appreciate it. It's a beautiful, beautiful facility. And it was a beautiful day, which made it even nicer. The Jets were not in pads today, so it's hard to form a lot of opinions. So these are just initial, early impressions, not overreactions, not overanalysis, just what we saw in practice. The one thing is Quinnen Williams was signed. Stupid that it got to this point, but he was in practice, but he did not practice. He's scheduled to participate on Saturday, which is good. And before we go into any more notes, Let's Talk Jets has launched our own t-shirt. So check it out on any of our social media platforms. Our shirt is there. We appreciate all the support. On offense, it is so damn cool to have a franchise quarterback on the roster. It's so cool to walk into camp and be like, all right, we got our quarterback, a young rising star. How are we going to use him and who's around him? And when you see who's around him, it's hard to not be starstruck by Le'Veon Bell. Le'Veon Bell, his stutter steps, his pass catching, he's as advertised, man. It's just impressive to watch. Fans are going to love watching him play. It's up to the offensive line to block for him, but today he caught some passes and took off, and you're like, damn, that's what we've always wanted to see. It's great to see Bilal Powell back in action. I'm glad he never went anywhere else. He looks as explosive as ever. He looks very comfortable. Eli McGuire, same Eli. Trenton Cannon looks very, very fast. Looks a little more confident in his receiving abilities, which is big for him if he wants to make this roster. In terms of tight ends, Ryan Griffin is a big dude. Big dude with some pretty good hands as well. Could be a very good signing for Joe Douglas, especially with Chris Herndon being out 4 games. And the receivers, to be honest with you, it was the Quincy Enunwa show. Quincy Enunwa was phenomenal. He made one-handed grabs. He was going up and down the field on Darryl Roberts. So the only thing about Quincy is not his ability, it's his availability. If Quincy can stay healthy, he's due for a big year. Robbie Anderson, same old Robbie. My first look at Jamison Crowder, and to me, Jamison Crowder is like a Wayne Corbett. Same stature, same route running, same hands. If he can stay healthy, he is going to have a huge year in terms of production. Lots of catches, probably third down catches and things like that. My sleeper favorite already is Ty Montgomery. I've always been a fan of his, but now seeing how he's used in so many different ways, it's beyond exciting. Again, another guy, just got to stay healthy. But he's so versatile. He can line up a tight end, wide out, running back. You can move him all over the place, and the Jets are going to do that. On defense, to me, the guy that stuck out was Brian Poole. His first day, very physical corner. He presses, he pushes, he slaps the ball out of your hand. I mean, he gets after it. So first impression of him was very good. Other than that, a nondescript day. Rontez Mile played opposite Jamal Adams. Marcus May still not practicing. Tremaine Johnson wasn't tested all that much today, to be honest with you. And the defensive line, you don't really see Aloxo not in pads, not really pressing that much. There was times where Leonard Williams was giving Jonathan Harrison all he can handle. But again, not really a lot to talk about there. So early impressions are a very animated practice. The team is into it. The defensive coaches are loud. Greg Williams, as we know, is a vocal guy, but his staff is too. They're ripping people's asses if they're not making plays. So that is really good. Like I said, my first impression of Adam Gase's practice, he's an experienced coach. He's well-organized, fast-paced, good tempo. Sam Darnold is in and out of the huddle. A lot of attention to detail, which is good. And it's encouraging. It's really, really hard to not be excited. I think I covered everything, all my notes here. But for all the fans that are going this weekend, enjoy it. The facility is nice. Get there early because parking is going to be an issue, and see what happens. So far, no serious injuries. Keep your fingers crossed about that. But to me, the stars of the day were Quincy Enunwa, Brian Poole, and Sam Darnold looks good, and it's just so cool to see him be a confident leader of this team. And obviously, Jamal Adams and company do the same thing, but it's really cool to see. So, day 2 recap. Hope you enjoyed it. Check us out. We're live every Tuesday. Once the season starts, we're Tuesday and Friday. And buy our shirts, man. We launch shirts. And we appreciate the support. We appreciate the listens. And I'll talk to you guys in the next video.